Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 or part 3 of our Crusader Kings 3 series, Habsburg into Rome. Now it has been a minute since our last episode, and that's simply because the main audience on this channel is not here for Crusader Kings 3, but I've been trying to branch out and grab some more Paradox lovers. Right now the schedule for this series follows what I've been doing for the past 13 days as of recording this video. We'll do a Crusader Kings 3 video, 2 Rise of Nations, 2 Hoi 4, and then back to Crusader Kings 3, and that will repeat until this series is finished. So actually getting into the game, last episode we created the Empire of Italia. Quite the feat, especially starting as one county up there. And after doing that, I was confused on why I was not able to form the Roman Empire, but apparently, if you're doing it as Italia, you have some additional requirements. Like we need to unify Italy in order to get the decision even opened up. So this video is going to be all about achieving this decision, this one decision. You might be wondering, well, that's a one decision. How hard can it be? Well, the Pope is here. For some reason, France is here. Croatia is here. They're not that strong. Serbia has some influence in Italy. They're allied to Sicily. They have 10,000 military strength, and we do need to take over Serbia in order to control the region of Illyricum. Lotharingia is a part of it. We took an oath last episode to expand the realm. We'll be starting with Sicily because we have a claim on them. The Duchy of Sicily, not the Kingdom of Sicily, which is still around for some reason. And when you look at that, we have a dynastic legacy. I will be choosing close bonds, and that is probably all we'll do for the kin path. I'm going to start pushing into warfare. We've gotten Sicily. Now let's start working on the next title I'm going to take, and that's going to be Venice. I've noticed that Lotharingia looks like they're going to be forming the HRE soon enough. They already have Lotharingia Kingdom. They're about to get Bavaria, and then, of course, Germany's right in the center. I'm sure there'll be no problem for them. All right, Sicily, I'm going to grant it to this guy, then ask him to convert to Catholicism. Secession is looking bad. We definitely want to do something with that in the future. Our minimum grandeur level is 5. Make sure we're worthy of that. Start paying for that now. Now, we just had another son, which is unfortunate, but he's a genius, so maybe we'll make him our new heir. And what is this? Pomerania is calling me to a war against Sweden. Sure. No promises that I'll be sending any troops up there, though. What about people with claims on Serbia? Would any of them join my court? Ooh, that guy would. So even if I were to declare that war on Serbia, this guy's probably gonna pass away. Yeah, he has the consumption traits. I wouldn't want to press these claims until he gets rid of the consumption trait. Also, Serbia, really? 10,000 military power. That is just a lot. Okay, he has gotten rid of the consumption traits. I'm gonna do a marriage with this guy. It'll be matrilineal. Before we commit to anything, I'm gonna raise my army and just see how much money we're losing. With a full army raised, minus 20, not optimal. Croatia has a new leader. Maybe they have some claimants that would be willing to join my court. This guy would. Prince Adam. That's one claim I know we can press right now. This shouldn't be too long of a war. Exiled Waldensians. I will embrace the faith. No. Don't want to lose control. 850 piety? Sure. Sure. Let's call our ally into this war. And then it help them. Hopefully they'll help us, right? Yeah. See it done. Well, we just spent another 90 gold on that. Alright, Croatia's landing. Let's engage their troops before they get rid of the embarked or recently disembarked modifier. Yeah, we've immediately destroyed their whole army. Croatia was conquered. I'm going to modify this guy's vassal contract. He's going to be giving me high levies. And we're going to be moving him over to March. So he's making even more levies. Also, we can take the expand the realm decision. I have upheld my oath. Innsbruck. That is probably something we'd benefit from having influence in. I don't want to puppet anybody too deep into Germany. That probably wouldn't be good. Augsburg will do it. I'm going to start fabricating a claim on the Kingdom of Sicily. And our next target will be Venice. Let's go. Now, I have a little bit of experience with conquering Venice, especially when they're one island. What I'm going to do, if you'll notice, they hired some mercenaries, which burned some cash, and their military is a little bit too large for what they can actually handle. And when they enter a debt, their military will be taking a large debuff. But I don't want to wait too long because we're about to enter debt ourselves. Let's charge. Yep, we win. This can go to a Habsburg Dynasty member. Ask for gold. I am already wealthy, he says. What if I send him gold, increase the opinion, and then ask for gold? Okay, nice. I just sent him 150 and got 900 back. I'm gonna continue getting claims. Byzantine Empire feels weak. We need the Duchy of Athens in order to form the Roman Empire. Let's level up the trebuchets and the archers. Okay, yep. Lotharingia just created the Bavarian title. Let's attack Serbia before it's too late and the 56-year-old dies. I can call in some allies. Some house members would join the war. None of them are really that strong. Let's call in Crane. Looks like they hired quite a bit of mercenaries. Yeah, about 2,000 mercenaries. Damn, Serbia is a hellhole getting through. More exiled people. More free piety, right? I can ask the head of faith for gold now. Good. Okay, we've just caught 2,000 by themselves. Stack wiped. Let's go up here. Okay, oh my gosh. We just captured the ruler in that siege. That was almost looking very bad. Modify the vassal contract, maximum amount of levies, and try to convert this guy to Catholicism. Come on, there we go. Prince Nikephoros of Italy is a clown. Literally. His work on passing high crown authority to, okay, Serbia wants independence, Croatia wants independence, and Tunis wants independence. I wouldn't mind giving Tunis independence, because we don't need that right now. I'm going to be enacting the loyal subjects tradition to the Italian culture. Oh god, he's a leper now. Uh-oh. Enter a regency. No, we do not want to enter a regency with that guy. Where's our genius son at? We had a genius son. Where is he? There he is. I'm gonna pin him. I'm gonna educate this child. He is working on stewardship. That's pretty good. Probably gonna make him our heir if I can disinherit enough people. Embrace celibacy. Yes. Croatia wants a seat on the council. He's a good diplomat. And I can't remove this guy because he forced himself on it, apparently. Oh, we have a Muslim in Austria. Holy war for the duchy. Let's clean that up. And we, of course, have to display the Habsburg banner right above us. Did I just see that right? Georgia is in Austria for some reason. All right. 53, though. But it's the best we got. So let's invite him to that court. And now we should have claims on Lotharingia, yes. I wanted claims on that because it's where the capital is. I still don't have enough prestige, though. Yeah, we spent a lot of prestige taking over Serbia and Croatia. I hope we can hold them. Habsburg, right. So now we have a Habsburg member on the throne of Serbia. Shouldn't have to worry about them in the future rising up. I can modify his contract again, so now they're providing massive levies. I'm gonna ally with Jerusalem. Africa is willing to ally. So maybe it was a good idea that we let Africa break off. We can use their troops. Pope likes us, he does like us, and he would be willing to give us some more gold. I should start developing my land. As for gold, he will not accept. Now he will accept for some reason. Africa? Why is Africa up here? Is it because the guy I gave it to died? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to declare war for de jure lands. Gonna try to get a cheap capital snipe early in the war, and then we'll just go for the lands we need. See if we can capture him. Is he serving in the military? No, he's in his capital right now. We might have a chance to capture the king and end this war immediately. And unfortunately, we did not get him. Probably get into some engagements real quick. Let's go for it. Come on. And we destroy them. Let's go. Gotta go take this territory down here. You know, by the time I get to this territory down there, they're already gonna besiege them. Nice back and forth action we're gonna have in Lotharingia. It feels like it's never going to end. Alright, we finally won our war against Lotharingia. We're in a crusade now. Yes, I do need the money from this crusade. I am in need. I also need the prestige so I can start going crazier on territories here. Already up to almost 3,000 war score. Yeah, our bishop endorses us. The Pope now loves us, 100. And St. George is indeed with us. Nice. Habsburg got awarded Algeria. We haven't checked on the Mongols in a while. Let's see how they're doing. Okay, the Khan is already dead. I am now a religious icon. Can I consecrate the bloodline? I have control of one or more Catholic holy sites. Well, Pope, I think it's time to conquer you. I'm gonna wait for this guy's mercenaries to expire. Little bit paranoid about dying, redoubling the guards. I'm also going to create a legend, because legends will give us more control growth in all of the counties it affects. More control means more levies, more money. It's all of the good stuff you want. This guy will be elevated to co-monarch, and I need to start disinheriting disinheriting people, by the way. So, okay, he's already this guy, disinherit. Can't ask you to take vows. I can ask this guy to take vows. Let's see if he accepts. He does accept. Right now we're on Confederate partition. Let's change this to high partition and see how the secession changes. Okay, so that just removed somebody else from it. Now we only have to worry about one guy inheriting Burgundy. Main heir, he's a genius. Wow. So let's see if there's any other geniuses. Nope. Is there any beautifuls? There is some beautifuls in here. This could be the guy who gives us golden children, who have all of the good traits. Herculean, genius, and we have a beautiful wife. Never a peasant's lot is to serve thy lord. And that was over quite quickly. Look at our cat. Cat name is Mittens. Isn't that awesome? The Serbian Orthodox pops rising up. Let's try to convert her to Catholicism. And she's not going to accept. Let's try to convert you to Catholicism. He will accept if I give him a hook. She is a powerful vassal that is not on the council yet. Let's put her on the council. There we go. I'm also going to send her a gift. Generational belligerence. So I do have a plan for the Pope. What I'm going to do, declare war on a Muslim country. After that, declare war on the Pope to seize de jure, Latium, and all of that territory. Raise armies, raise the Holy Order, and now we can use the Holy Order against the Pope. 22,000 troops. Also, this is going to get rid of that faction because we have just too many troops in the field. All right, come on, Pope. We just destroyed his units. I'm gonna siege Rome. I gained the trait excommunicated. That does make sense. Doesn't he love me, though? He loves me, man. Why would you do that? Now, if you'll notice, he desires the county of Roma, Viterbo, Tivoli. So what I'm going to do is usurp his duchy title. And that's actually going to give me more opinion by taking his title, which is kind of interesting, yeah. We have a Liberty faction rising up. Let's hold a feast in Rome to celebrate our newly conquered territories. We're going to try to befriend some people as well. Let's befriend Lombardy. Oh my god, I forgot about the Muslim country I'm at war with. You see, if they beat me in this war, I have to pay them 2,000 gold. We got smallpox. Oh, we're poor. Why is the game doing that? Get up. Would be a bad time to die, eh? Yeah, that feast fixed my relations with all of those people. Too many held duchies. Right. Oh, no. Should I give up Spoleto? I don't feel like giving up Spoleto. We might have to give up the OG duchy. Let's give it up to one of our grandsons, sure. Ooh, we gained the trait Fragile Bones. Unfortunate. I can consecrate the bloodline now. It will give us the Paragon trait, and then the entire dynasty, I'm pretty sure, gets a trait as well. Let's see. Yeah, they get consecrated blood. Zealot vassal opinion plus 10. Oh, it's pretty good for keeping those zealot vassals in line and not rising up. Serbia is getting their feudal contract changed to high. Damn, they're giving me everything. We are just leeching off of them. And I can now increase my crown authority to absolutes. Vassal tax contribution 35, levy contribution 35. Alright, I'm going to break my alliance. I can afford the prestige loss. That's okay. I would love for this plague to end. Emperor Gaian's pox. It's apocalyptic. It's already killed 500 people. Okay, now we got a lot of people trying to rise up. Who is this? Augsburg? We don't need Augsburg, do we? I'm going to grant them independence. Oh, I'm at war. Right. 9 months. Okay, somebody just left a faction that was of major power, and now they're no longer rising up. Good. Despite conquering the Pope's territories, he still loves us because we're a religious icon. Because we exiled all of those people that are trying to come into the country, right? Increase control in Roma. Oh, it's already at 100 control. Man, I just love the legend thing. Wow. I can move my capital, right? No, we're at war. We might actually have to come up there and end these wars. Oh, crap. And they have 3,000 soldiers. Is it time to attack? I think it's time to attack right now. Let's go. I can press my claims, kick them out of Italy, which is very important. And then I can also take over Athens. Let's do it. Oh yeah, we're taking Constantinople easy. You know, we're just getting hit with plagues like every second though. All right, we got that Liberty faction rising up again. Tyrol wants to become a vassal, of course. The Khan is dead. What did they do? Did they do anything? They conquered China. More contracts can be changed. Let's go. We just beat the Romans in a war. I remember a comment that told me to add a secession law to this. Feudal elective. My player heir is going to get it. And are they winning it? Yes, they are winning it. Okay, so it's going to be inherited to me. Good. All right, now I can move my capital to Roma. More contract changes. Let's go. What else do we need to do? Illyricum. So we have a little bit more lands to take over from Lotharingia. Is that just one big duchy? It is one big duchy. Let's try to fabricate claims on that and get a duchy claim. Yeah, the Pope is ready to die. We're gonna put him out of his misery. All right, there he goes. Oh, we captured him. We've taken his last title. We're definitely gonna get excommunicated. So, France, I'm now going to usurp Sicily. And now what I'm able to do is seize all de jure lands and just take it all in one war. Good. Thing is, the French are pretty strong. He's gonna remain my vassal if I give him Salerno. Is he? Yeah, he is. Ooh, okay, nice. Well, we have a Pope vassal. Check that out. Okay, this guy's 80 years old. He's about ready to roll over, man. I think we've had a good life. I would love to excommunicate the leader of France. It's probably not gonna work though, is it? The final war, declaring on Lotharingia. We have 20,000 troops. I think we're gonna win this pretty easily. All right. Let's charge. We do not win that battle. We got a rebel faction. Oh crap, we've entered a debt. Not optimal. Now people really gonna be rising up. Do we just end in a white peace? I mean, I wasn't expecting to enter a debt like this. And we have a faction. Let's enter a white peace. Oh, they're actually gonna rise up this time. I was actually gonna grant her independence. That's right. We don't need her in the realm anymore. I wish the Pope would give us some money. That'd be great. But he doesn't have 2,000. All right, they left. Great. Oh, we got the infirm trait. I think we're not going to do anything for the rest of this life. I think the only way to beat France at this point is by sheer strength. The days of waiting for an internal rebellion to happen or something is over. You know, this guy's really not even dying. So let's just attack the Byzantine Empire. Go ahead and clean that up. Oh, exiled Catholics. Let's get the development because we have that. We have that legend. And we win that fight against the Byzantines. All of that death for one county. We gotta respect the Byzantines' resolve to defend just one thing. Huge news. Bavaria just broke off. All right, we've died. Emperor Gaian, really good rule, really good reign. So I'm gonna inherit this legend, and then we're just gonna immediately complete him. For the legitimacy, grant co-monarch status to our heir. Then we're gonna vote on our heir in all of these. All right, we're gonna hold a coronation. Let's first get endorsed by the Pope. Request anointment. He accepts. This guy's reign should be pretty good. Can ask the head of faith for 2,000 gold. We also have 65 income. All right, we have a faction. Hopefully this coronation fixes this faction. Lord have mercy. What's a pretty easy thing? What's something we're going to be doing in this life? I mean, we're a steward. Let's shape the realm, build some buildings. All right, the reign has begun. Let's see the factions. Yep, they disappear with the wind. Mongol Empire is surprisingly stable. They're doing a Mongol onslaught into Georgia. We're increasing the size of all of these things. Let's go. We are so close. It's just the problem is these guys are so damn strong. And I don't have the alliances. Well, I guess we could try to form some alliances. Oh my god. Wait. There's no way. I can form a matrilineal marriage with the Khan? Wait. No way. Am I seeing this right? I'm seeing this right. Oh my gosh. That is actually hilarious. An alliance with the Carpathia, let's do it. We need more alliances. Alliance with Sweden. Let's do it. All right, I am now ready to take on Bavaria. Actually, there's a crusade being declared in 7 months. All right, we just had a massive defeat, but don't worry, that was a part of the plan because we just got 30,000 war score. And now I can just not even participate anymore. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Actually, it's a crusade. Let's get the Crusader trait real quick. Sure. All of Thrace will be mine. Let's go. There we go. We got the Crusader trait. The Mangled, we don't need those anymore, I don't think. Crossbowmen, let's get these guys. All right, I'm going into the medicine focus path now. I want this guy to stay alive for a little longer. The crossbowmen are up. Let's declare war. 21,000 versus 100,000. Are we ready for an annoying war? All right, I'm ready to charge. Let's get in here. And we lose. All right, let's regroup. Let's go back to Bavaria. Hopefully we win this time. We did all right. Private army. I just need one more. It's only a Liberty faction, so it's okay. Let's just accept the demands of them. Oh, it's Serbia and Croatia that want to gain independence. You know, we lost a large portion of our levies when they broke off. It's crazy how important they were. Oh, Venice is breaking off too. That's so sad. So fucking sad, isn't it, mate? 28,000 troops. Yeah, we're calling in the Mongols. Maybe I can sue for a white peace. The war leader is Serbia, so I maybe have to cap snipe him. Come on. There we go. We did a white piece. We have one more war left to do, boys. We have one more. Okay, the Mongols just ended their war against that country. I'm noticing a tendency here. Once the Mongols get out of a war, they immediately get into another war. So what I'm gonna do now is declare war on France, seize all de jure lands, and now we are going to call the Mongol Empire into the war. They of course accept. Let's see. Yep, they just finished that war. Okay, now they're not gonna enter another war, I'm pretty sure. And they're gonna full send their whole armies into France. The entire Mongol army. Let's go, man. Hunting these French down with the Mongol hordes. The Mongols are gonna be added to our textbooks, and we're gonna start worshipping the statue of Genghis Khan. Wait, why did the Byzantine get that territory back? We have Italia. We need the Byzantine territories. No time to waste. Let's reattack the Byzantines. Okay, it says there's only 10,000 people in the war, but they had... Yeah, something's just wrong with this. We have a faction. Yo, the stress. Oh my gosh, the stress. I hate how we're about to pass away because of the stress. It's very sad. Another extremely long war over one county. I'm gonna go ahead and call in the Mongols to this Byzantine war. I'm gonna go for glory next, probably, because of the vassals are less likely to join stuff. Anytime I spend money or do anything, I'm gaining, like, fucking stress, bro. I'm going for a white piece again. Level 3 stress IRL moment right there. Now I can unify Italy. We're not gonna wait any longer. There we are. The Italian Empire. Let's go. I gained true hero legend seeds. Sardinian culture discovers men at arms. The Roman culture discovers stuff as well. So did all of that stuff become de jure of me? Oh, it did. Awesome. I'm gonna create some pikemen. We do need some pikemen in the military. And we're gonna get rid of the trebuchets and pick up the cannons, bombards. I want to end it here on a good note, actually capturing all of the Roman Empire territories and restoring Rome. This was a very stressful episode, but we did good. We finally have the decision open, and we are right there. It's on our fingertips. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in probably what will be the final episode. Peace out.